Say what's cracking, YouTube. It's your boy 16 to life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. Yard down. Welcome to my animated prison stories. For those of y'all new to my page, in 1994 I got arrested. I was eventually sentenced to 16 years plus life, and I served 24 years straight in the California prison system. During those times I accumulated some good stories, and I got them animated. So let's get into one right now. This story takes place around 2002. I was in Ironwood on A Yard. I got into it with a dude by the name of Rob. Rob was about 49, 50 years old, somewhere around there. 5'6" probably. Older dude. Cold thing about Rob though, he used to make a lot of wine in his cell, and he was a functioning alcoholic. After he got drunk, he loved to come outside and play basketball. Like most of the times when there's a fight in the penitentiary, you got a lot of dudes standing around, and after the fight, everybody got their different version. So I'm gonna give y'all the version that was told by this dude in my building by the name of Prentice. How we pick the teams is everybody that want to play line up at the free throw line and shoot. The first two people make it as captains. So now as I'm sitting around waiting for my turn, the ball finally comes to me, and suddenly Rob walks up and snatched the ball up out of my hand. So I look at him, I said, Rob, man, what the hell is you doing? Rob said, fuck you. You ain't gonna do shit. I'm like, Rob, what the hell is you tripping on, man? Where all is this coming from? But Rob just go to talking shit. Fuck you. You ain't gonna do shit. So I walk back over to Rob. I snatched the ball, but he locked up on it. So now we got a small tug of war going on for the ball. But finally, I muscle the ball up out of his hands and snatch it. And like I say, Rob is drunk. We ain't never had no problems up to this point, but now he talking big shit. Fuck you, punk. You was a punk. Yeah, you was a punk, chill. Now, due to the fact he obviously drunk, and in my mind he old and remind me of Uncle Ben, I'm trying to ignore him. Plus, you got a few dudes that finally called him over to the bleachers and told him to sit back and chill out. Now, as I'm taking my shot, I still can hear him talking shit. Fuck him. What are you gonna do? Fuck him. So after I take my shot, I turn around. I say, Rob, what's up, man? You got a problem or something? He said, what you want to be up? Fuck you gonna do? You bitch. Now, if you let another man call you a bitch in prison, you might as well put your boxers on backwards, lay down on the yard and get a suntan. So when he said that, I rushed over to where he was sitting and tried to put a two-piece on him. But it was a couple dudes in my way. So I got onto the track. I said, bring your old drunk punk ass over here. Now I could hear this dude named Shaba, who was from VNG, and I can't remember if he was Jamaican or Belizean, but he was saying, fuck that. I don't care if he old or drunk. He disrespect me like that, I'ma beat his ass. Now according to Prentice, this is when Rob stood up and lit a cigarette. Rob walked over there to the track and threw his dukes up. Now just because I assumed that he was old, I definitely wasn't second guessing him. One thing I did know is that the generation before me definitely took pride in knowing how to use their fists. And like I told y'all, even though he was drunk, he was a functioning alcoholic. He used to come out and play basketball drunk all the time. So I knew if he could hit a three-pointer, he could throw a right hook. Still in all though, I had confidence in my squabble game too. So I stepped up to him. I threw a quick jab at him. Man, his old drunk ass slipped that punch with expertise like it was thrown by a 2-year-old. I said to myself, okay, OG know what he doing a little bit. So I inched forward a little bit more. I threw another jab at him. I missed him too and got the same results. Now I'm thinking to myself, damn, I ain't never threw 2 jabs at a person and had him duck him like that. I stepped a little bit closer. I threw another punch at him. He ducked that one too. I mean, he ducking all these with the greatest of ease. Then he looked at me and said, look at you. You can't even get you one. Now, according to Prentice, every time I throw a punch at him, he'd lean back like the Matrix and puff on his cigarette. Then he'd come forward and blow all the smoke in my face. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was madder than a hard-working man who comes home and finds his wife having sex with the mailman. This dude standing here looking like an intoxicated Uncle Ben, and I couldn't even lay a finger on him. That's when I got hella mad. Told him, man, bring your old ass over here to the chapel. See, the chapel is on the inside, and most of the times it's empty. That way we could have got that fade out the way. But when we got over there, people was having service, so we couldn't go up in there. Now I know y'all thinking, damn, you was gonna fight up in the chapel? Man, this is prison. If it make you feel any better, I would have knocked him out and prayed over him. but we never did get the chance. So we came out and eventually went our separate ways. Once we got back to the building, my boy Prentice from Grape Street was clowning and telling his version. He walked over to me and gave me some shampoo. I said, man, what's this for? He said, to wash all that smoke out your hair. Everybody started laughing and they was having a good old time. He said, hey, chill, you need to go to the MTA and get checked. I said, checked for what? He didn't even hit me. He said, yeah, I know. But with all that secondhand smoke he blew in your face, you just might have cancer. Of course, everybody fell out laughing again. And you know it's like that sometimes when you in prison. Everybody gonna make a joke out of everything. But anyway, you already know what it is. It's your boy 16 to life. Resume normal program.